you're out in the jungle. Out of nowhere pops a tiger. Whoa, how terrifying, but you get away. You push a leaf away. You use your machete to hack away. Snakes falling down. That wasn't a leaf, that was a snake. Oh my God, this is really dangerous. How interesting of a topic is the jungle. Wow, it's humid. It's hot. Oh my God, is that a monkey? A monkey's up in the trees. Jackson, you're going to have to participate as well.
We're about halfway through the intro. Keep going.
I'm out of ideas. Someone else take the reins.
All right, here I go. Do you guys know how jungle's spelled?
Yeah.
With a
Same.
J. Alright, should we lower the volume of this intro for a little bit?
Well, we're committed now. We're most of the way through.
Yeah, so this is in the jungle.
This is a bit about jungle.
What's everyone's favorite jungle song? Welcome to the jungle is mine.
The Fred again?
This is a bit about.
Thanks.
Jungle!
Jungle. Who sent that one in?
That was Tobias Siagian?
It was
How
too
did you
long.
pronounce that?
Don't bring me into this.
Don't do that again.
Siagian.
Under
They probably know what their
30
last name
seconds,
is.
Yeah,
Please.
let's keep
well,
the intros a little shorter.
They reviewed it
Especially-
themselves and they wrote bad.
Yeah.
So, but I thought it was
Especially if
actually
you're-
good.
I feel like they've plugged in their guitar, like it's like 3 a.m. in the morning. They're just like,
Yeah.
like
They're
playing
high,
some
they're-
random notes.
Feeling like they're in the jungle.
Yeah, as
Yep.
They
green
didn't even
as
know it was the jungle.
Yeah,
they
guitars.
felt it.
Welcome to the jungle. That's got guitars in it. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
And welcome everyone to the jungle episode.
Yeah, we decorated. Look at the green lights. Thanks, Zack. That's awesome.
Yeah, look at the freaking crocodile in here.
Yeah, I brought that.
Thanks, Peter.
Thank you. And we're all dressed up in our best jungle attire. I don't know if Jackson got the memo, really, because,
Jackson's here.
yeah, I don't know about
This
this.
is the best jungle outfit I have.
You're cooked.
That's very dangerous in the jungle.
Yeah, you're getting malaria.
Oh, actually, Pete, you got your toes out. I feel
That is worse.
I feel like I'm the most jungle prepped at the moment.
Who's got the best jungle outfit? Peter is doing really well, except for he's wearing Birks. That is absolutely.
I was actually gonna wear my like brown boots, and I was like, it's not worth being uncomfortable for a whole day just for the bit. You know what I mean?
Unfortunately, you don't win. I think Peter has to. Sorry, Jordan's gonna have to win.
Jordan's hat just does it by itself almost.
White
That's
socks.
What's wrong with white socks?
You
in
have
the
no
jungle?
socks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your whole ass
Yeah,
toes
mine
out,
aren't
buddy.
getting dirty.
You got little ants nibbling at your toes.
Step in the river, wash it right off, no problem. Just because I got tough feet, you little baby foot boy.
You're gonna have those ants make
Okay.
leaves out of your, out of your toe.
my little toesies. I win. I decided.
It's
Okay.
a really good argument, actually.
Yeah.
I'm calling for a
I
mutiny.
really feel like I'm the one that's been defeated here,
Yeah, yeah.
not the guy that just went wow baby toy boy. Anyway, let's go through what
Any further
segments-
comments on that, Peter? Or are you
Nah,
happy with that?
there's a good reason I've hid my eyes. I'm locked in this podcast.
Whoa.
I don't have to clarify anything. I don't have to do anything. You can't read my emotions. I'm
He
just
doesn't give
locked
a
the fuck in.
He-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who even knows if
cool.
I'm Peter? I could be someone else.
Dude, you have no
Wait, you're not.
friends.
Do you guys want me to check?
Nah,
How would you check?
it's
You
fine.
can't check.
Start this. Yeah, it's him.
I don't really know about I don't mumble in the jungle. That's mine.
Come, you saw me doing Rumble in the
I
Jungle,
did.
and Peter, what's yours?
Fumble in the jungle.
So we got Mumble, Fumble, and Rumble.
In the
And
jungle.
yours, Jackson?
I think
Jungle
Jordan.
Gym.
It has
Mine's
to be
all
said,
over the
Jordan was
place.
last on the rhymes.
I am. No,
So
mumble in the
mumble
jungle.
is a bit of a fucking stretch.
I just wrote down a bunch of things. I don't even know.
And you're gonna
where we're
mumble them
go.
to us or what?
Yeah, well, let's play Mumble in the Jungle first, okay? You have to guess what I'm saying.
That's hard. What did you guys get?
This
I didn't.
cannot
This is
be-
not actually a segment,
This
is
is a
it?
bit, right?
That's a joke.
That's good. That's good.
That's
Can I get a
good.
repeat of that?
No.
Wait, no, I need to hear it again.
This game's hard.
That's the hard thing about when people mumble. It's like, what was
Sorry, can I? Oh, sorry. Pardon? What was that?
Can you guys hear Jordan in your headphones?
Oh, we've got fun and games.
Nice. It was Welcome to the Jungle.
Yeah. Guys,
Yeah.
it wasn't that hard.
What was it?
Welcome to the Jungle. I mumbled it.
Oh God.
I got it.
That was my segment.
Okay, perfect.
We're going. This is good time to mention Spotify. We're going to be on Spotify now. We're back.
Yeah.
Oh, we've
we're
earned
back.
it with this amazing first 5
Yeah.
minutes of the pod. We've earned our spot back on
Hey,
Spotify.
if you were driving and you thought you had been transported to the jungle with that introduction, then
Yeah.
just be careful, you know? Look, there's cars on the road
Yeah,
still.
and we're back. What's it called? Back long in it.
That's very good because Spotify is good. Because YouTube.
Wow, thanks, Jude.
If I try to listen to a
We might be
podcast on
off Spotify
YouTube,
after that. They might fucking cancel us. Dude.
unless you have premium, it freaking closes every time it closes or whatever. You know what I mean? You try to switch off the app and
Yeah.
it's done.
Yeah, no, I get
I
it.
don't
bullshit.
know what you.
I know what he means.
Our numbers are going to go up through the roof, I reckon, on Spotify. The average view time.
What tenfold? What numbers are we talking?
I'm going to say threefold.
Threefold.
Threefold, because that's about the process of me.
Isn't it funny that we decorated the room for going back onto Spotify?
Yeah, that's true.
How do we get Spotify video? How do we get on that?
We're on that.
I think we need to be
We're
way
on
bigger.
Yeah.
No, we're not.
Yeah, Jackson's saying that, assuming that we'll get on it in the next 1 to 2 days.
Don't you have
by
to
the
be
time
like-
this comes out, so we're on it.
Do you have
Oh.
to be awesome or something?
No,
Let's give it out.
I won't guarantee it, but I'm pretty sure we've got that.
Luckily, we are awesome.
Yeah, I got it in the emails, Jordan. Spotify themselves said you guys are awesome.
And then we're on the video.
I said we need to see those hats.
We need to see this. The people need to see it.
Do people watch podcasts on Spotify? I suppose they do.
Yeah, I always. Oh, listen. You're saying in a video portion?
I'm jealous of Peter
Yeah, you can also wear your headphones like this.
Why are you
It's
jealous
allowed.
of Peter?
because he could just tune out, which is bad.
No, I don't know if my eyes
Yeah.
are closed.
That's very
Hang on.
silly
Oh,
of
we
him.
need to lock in, guys. We've wavered. This is our first one back on Spotify.
Has anyone been to
we're
the
gonna
jungle?
do Rumble in the Jungle.
All right, we'll go to
Thank
My
God.
Go to
segment,
Zack's
my
first.
segment will lock us in.
You don't want to start with Mumble?
Jordan needs to be.
We finished
put-
the Mumble
put a stop
section.
to.
That's all I brought. Okay.
All right.
Ready.
So this is Rumble in the Jungle.
Got it.
You've each got 7 levels of fights where you need to best a jungle creature.
Right.
Oh my god.
And it goes from easiest to hardest. And you basically just need to sort of convince the group how you would win.
How you'd kill
And then you
them.
can move on to the next level. So does anyone want to go first in particular?
I'll start. Yeah.
Oh, you probably
Alright.
got the easiest animal. Or do we all have the same
No, you
animal?
all have specific ones I've written for you.
Oh wow.
All right, your first enemy, Jackson,
Yeah.
is
Giraffe.
one of those fish that swims up your dick hole
That's scary,
in the Amazon River. Yeah, they go.
How
up-
do I defeat it?
I watched a video
Yeah.
about this like a couple of weeks ago, actually.
What
Can you
is
fill
it?
us in?
Yeah, you could give him tips if you want.
What do they
Yeah.
do? They like eat your sperm or something?
No,
How
well,
do they-
the thing is they don't want to do that. It's more like a case of mistaken identity because they will swim through a fish's gills typically, and that's where they're parasites on the inside of fish. So they'll swim up a fish's gills, and fish release urea out of their gills, which is the same as what's found in urine. So you're peeing in the river. They think it's a fish's gills, and then they accidentally do that because it dies if it does that. It's not happy about doing this.
So it's
Oh,
only
it might be a free win for you, Jackson.
it's only if I don't pee in the river, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Well, you need to defeat the fish somehow. So you could pee to lure it. Like,
Oh, you could pee, like,
What's your strategy?
I'm gonna
Into-
pee and then electrocute my pee, and then it'll kill the fish.
That's like
Brilliant.
the only way you could have lost.
Oh, I thought it was kind of smart.
Nah,
you're
that's
gonna,
good.
you're gonna
Yeah.
electrocute your own penis.
It's what you
While
gotta do
you're
to
peeing.
defeat this fish. This fish is a
No, I'm
crafty
assuming.
bastard.
I'm assuming the voltage was sort of not enough to kill a human, enough to kill the fish.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Good
Next-
assumption.
Next round, he's got like a minus stat on his like penis.
On his
at
dick,
least,
yeah, maybe. All right,
Hopefully,
this
I
is-
won't need it for the battle.
Well, you might. It might be two.
He's taken 2 damage to shock damage on his dick.
All right, I'll write that down for next round.
All right,
Yeah, it's like D&D.
level 2. It's a singular bat, but it knows your weakness.
What is my weakness?
Well, I don't
Ask
know.
the bat.
I don't know what the bat
I'm trying to ask the bat.
Jackson, you
I'm trying to
should
ask the
probably
bat.
know your biggest weakness.
No, but,
and if you don't, then the bat's got a pretty big advantage.
I don't know my biggest weakness.
Oh, so this bat might have you.
You Maybe,
look silly with that
You
haircut.
might not know it,
Yeah, like, it goes for your insecurity.
but it's still just one bat. So what do you think? What is your weakness?
I'm gonna piss and electrocute my piss and weaponize it. Shock damage to the penis again.
He can't use that again now.
Yeah.
No, I can.
It's done.
Do you really want to go out at level 2?
What? That's gonna work.
No, it's not. I'm telling you.
Okay, so I tried it.
Well, it's kind of a vote, and now I'm siding with Jordan.
Peter, your vote counts for 2 because you got a hat on.
You definitely don't get
Is that
the
your
win
strategy?
here.
You're just gonna leave Rumble in the Jungle?
Come on, man. Keep rumbling.
I don't know how to beat a bat. Catch it with a plastic bag.
Okay,
Lure
that's
it-
good.
Lure it in there.
Yeah.
Bat a bat.
You could probably just grab it out
That's
of the air
irony
and
points.
fucking crush it in your hand.
I don't think you could.
Bat.
Nah, could you grab it out of the air?
don't
But
think
what's
you
it
have
going to
much
do to
faith.
you?
I like
Yeah.
have enough trouble catching moths in the house. You know when there's a moth?
Yeah, but they're so small.
I don't try to catch them when they're.
Yeah, but they don't
moths in
kill
the
you.
house.
No, I know.
The bat's coming to you. It's
Although
on the
that's coming
approach.
to me,
Yeah,
but
it's
that's what I'm
gotta be
saying.
like
right?
a fight to the death.
Yeah,
Unless
but
your
it-
insecurity is bats being really far away, and then it must
He knows your weakness. It flies
when people are far away from me, isolation's my weakness,
it just flies away.
and I
Yeah,
cry.
kind of
I cry myself to death.
This bat is really powerful.
Yeah, this is level 2. What the hell?
You can't even get to him because he's flown away.
Yeah, I'm gonna I'll bring a cricket bat.
Yeah.
Nice.
Bat versus bat.
Bat
Yeah.
versus bat. That would
I'll
win.
pay it.
Bat wins.
All right, level 3 is a 12-year-old boy that's been raised by wolves.
Oh.
Oh,
That's
that's probably
tough.
But
worse
it's still a
than a wolf.
12-year-old boy.
I'd probably just build a weapon, like a little
How many weapons can we bring? He's bringing too many
Yeah, I'm
weapons.
going to
No,
say...
build.
No, I'm going to say he's weaponless and you're weaponless.
Oh, but if you are in the jungle, I guess you could quickly.
He's probably gonna beat me. He's 12 years old. They've got less to lose. You know.
No, they got more to lose. They have
They
more
have
potential
more
years of
life.
No,
life
but
away.
he's been raised by wolves. He hasn't got society.
Oh, right. No, but wolves don't live as long, so he thinks he's going to die.
thinks he's-
He thinks he's
Oh.
He's
middle-aged.
like, I only got a
Yeah.
couple more years.
He's in dog years. He's way older. than me.
He's kind of really old then, isn't he?
Yeah.
What's 12 times?
Shit.
What is it? It's 14 and
I think
then.
they've started doing it scaling.
It's not exactly a multiple thing.
Oh, it used to be 7, right?
Yeah, it used to be
Because
So it's at 84?
it never,
Yeah.
like, if you think about it, like a cat can breed when it's 11 months old, but they can live until they're 15. So, it's going to be a bit confusing, isn't it?
do the math.
Yeah, don't do
But
that.
humans can kind of. Anyway. When you get.
Yeah.
Like, isn't it like kind of like.
Yeah, but even if you do the maths, it's like, it doesn't work still.
Oh, okay.
I've done the maths
You've done the maths.
in my
Just
head.
Trust him. He's done the math.
When can dogs have sex?
Vis-a-vis boy.
Asking for a friend.
I think I'm going to have a tough time of defeating him, but I'm just going to do the rear naked chokehold that Jordan taught me.
Oh, that's
I
good.
assume that he won't know that.
I think you're beating the boy.
Yeah, you got this, no
regardless.
The boy,
Like-
you guys would be struggling against a boy that's been in the jungle. That kid's built
He's going to be
different.
buff.
He's going to be jacked as shit. And he's going to be eating meat.
Yeah, but I feel
True.
like you're twice the weight of them, right? Like, you still got that weight
No,
advantage.
You're
kid-
jacked as shit too.
This kid's obese, so
This obese in
Actually,
the jungle.
You would not
he's
be an
probably
obese
not.
wolf
He's
in
probably
the
not.
jungle.
He's probably malnourished.
Yeah.
He's probably sick.
Yeah,
Very sick.
he has malaria.
Maybe I'd wait him out.
True,
'cause
because
he's
he wouldn't
probably
even
got
be
disease.
cooking. He's probably just dead already almost.
Yeah, probably just blow him over.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Over.
Done.
He'll get
Emphasis
to
on
me. He's like,
over.
I'm a wolf.
I think you take him.
All right.
We're going to level 4. It's all of the lemurs from Madagascar.
You're dead.
This is
You're
a tough
cooked.
one.
So
You're
dead.
cooked.
How many are there?
There's
Hundreds.
probably say
Hundreds,
100,
if not 1,000.
So dead.
There's hundreds.
and they
But
like
they're
to
not very.
move it.
They're not very menacing. The lemurs. Like they got scared of Alex. They all hid.
Okay, so
So
you're
imagine
gonna
when they
be
see someone like me.
Oh, man.
You know.
a bit of
Crying to
the
mama.
lion of the underdogs.
I think I would
they say.
just steal that little one,
Yep.
Yeah, the one with the
then
big eyes.
threaten to kill him, and then they'll all leave me alone. Then toss him back.
What do we think, boys? Do you think that would work?
They didn't seem to really care about each other's lives very much. I'm not buying it.
Actually, King Julian specifically hated that little guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, he
You've
loves that little
stolen
guy.
the wrong lemur, as they
No,
say.
no.
in
Who
the
would you
jungle.
reckon I would steal?
Probably King
Yeah,
Julian.
King.
Yeah, but he's hard to get
Good
to.
like getting to the king.
Yeah, you can't get to the king so
Hard
fast.
to catch them in a bat.
I'd steal the little one and use him as bait to catch King Julian.
Oh, that's good. And then
And I
you
would-
hold the king ransom.
Yeah, ransom with their lives. So do I have to kill them? Or can I outsmart
You just
them?
got to beat them in a fight. I guess you can outsmart them.
Yeah, I guess I think I'll outsmart. I'll choose outsmart.
They'll let you go to the next arena.
Yeah.
All right. Do we want, okay, next
Yeah,
arena is
Well done.
a giant anaconda covered in butter.
That's really hard.
That is
It's going to be hard for him to wrap himself around you, though, as well.
Maybe I just bring him to the hottest part of the island and hope he'll turn into like popcorn.
That's smart. That's actually really smart.
Toss him in the volcano.
Wait, how are you? How are
Out
you
comes
just
out a giant
bringing
piece
a
of
giant
popcorn.
anaconda to the hottest
Who's
part?
faster?
Run.
With him?
Anacondas or people?
No, anacondas aren't that quick. They're slow. They're
think
the
they're slow.
constrictors, aren't they?
Yeah.
I don't know because
I
like
hardly know her.
you'd think like a crocodile or a hippo slow and then they start going.
No, a hippo's quick, man. You don't want to fight with a hippo.
What's the fastest anaconda? No one knows. Damn.
Amazing
Yeah,
if
sorry, that
someone
was just
did.
a fact in the back of my mind.
Yeah, so I'm going to go with take him to the hottest part of the island and throw him in the volcano if there's one there. Otherwise, just sit him in the sun.
Peter and Jordan can decide if that's gonna be
Popcorn
enough.
snake.
I'm gonna say no. It's a no from me, unfortunately.
Wait, why?
I'm not buying it.
The butters. He's.
Why would? How are you making it go into the volcano?
No, if there is one.
You brought up the volcano.
I did
Okay,
say
well,
it in
he
my
then
statement.
said it after.
But the
So
volcano-
you think that you can just go like sit on the beach for a bit and it'll pop?
yeah, it's hot.
I'm not.
I don't
Are
think
you
you
going to
will.
carry him up the volcano?
And here's the thing with
no,
a snake.
I'm just gonna. I'm doing snake charm. Like,
It can probably lick all of its body. So I feel like it's probably eaten the butter, getting some carbs in, and now it's got more energy.
Oh, you're
I
cooked.
think you're done.
no, but I'm doing snake charming. It's
I think-
distracted.
I think the
Was it
verdict
fat?
is you're out, Jackson. Your next two fights were going to be against a gorilla, which that's pretty tough.
Yeah,
and
that is
Indiana
tough.
Jones was the final level.
That was easy.
What's it?
Damn, I reckon if you
scared
take
of,
down the anaconda, you could have.
He's scared of
Yeah,
cockroaches
could've
or something.
maybe.
No,
What's he scared
snakes.
of? Snakes.
I haven't seen
so I
it.
bring the anaconda.
Bring the anaconda
Bring the
popcorn.
anaconda. I think the gorilla's got you though.
Huh? No.
The anaconda's got you. Because how are you killing it? Nah, you're not killing it.
Huh? It's popped. It's popcorn.
Not popping from the popcorn.
You
You
guys-
guys
I
see
don't
that
know
video of
about-
the
You guys don't
guy who
know
got
anything.
ate by an anaconda? But then
I didn't.
he stopped.
He said that's enough.
Yeah.
Wait, he stopped or the anaconda?
It was for a
stopped?
TV show, and he dressed up in a big suit, and he says, "I'm gonna get eaten by an anaconda," and then it starts eating him, and he's like, "Nah, let's not do this."
Like,
What did he
got
think?
scared, or he was just like?
I guess it was like
a.
a.
What was the plan? Was he gonna like pass through it?
I think he was just gonna try and survive in it, and then maybe they would
Cut it open?
I don't know.
I feel like this was not a real thing. I feel like
It
this
was
has got to be a
real.
hoax.
I've seen it on YouTube.
He's in like what, like a spacesuit kind of thing?
Yeah, he's in
or-
a massive suit. Oh, if
I'm
only
not
we had
buying it.
Jamie.
It sounds very early 2000s.
Yeah, it sounds like a
very
fake.
early
stuff.
2000s, like Discovery Channel or something.
Sounds fake.
And he's like, "Nah, let's not get eaten by a snake."
It's pass.
Pass.
Good idea.
They're big though.
That's what I did as well. I
Big snake.
passed, but you guys said I lost. So
All right, who wants to go next?
Me.
Or we could save it. We could come back to it, or do we want to?
I'm having
Peter's
fun.
going. All right, your number one, a sloth that can talk.
I would just throw it.
What if he says to you like, "Please don't throw me"? That's where the
You might
talking.
say that.
That's
yeah.
where the talking.
I would
comes
say,
in.
I'm sorry, it's you or me, buddy. Zach set us up, and then I would still throw him.
Oh, you're making me the enemy.
Well, you're the one that's setting up this nightmarish situation for this
Yeah.
talking sloth.
Sure, they can survive a throw, right?
Okay, literally, you can pick them up with the scruff of the neck, and their arms are just like slowly flailing. I could take it anywhere I want, and then just whoop,
Yeah, up to the volcano.
off a cliff, off a volcano.
I don't think you get it up to the volcano. It's a no from me.
All right.
It's a very clear win from me.
All right, Mr. Anaconda Popcorn. I feel like
Jackson going first is bad
that
news for you.
sucks.
I don't reckon that's getting
That
through.
sucks.
John, he gets.
Yeah, he
through
gets
that?
it. He
Yeah.
gets
Oh,
it. He
just
gets through.
2-1, Peter. You
See-
only just defeated the
Yeah. We'll see how we go.
Tough level 1 though.
Level 2 is an ant eater, but you accidentally wore ant perfume, so he thinks you're an ant.
sloth. That's bad.
But
I don't think it makes it that much
That
worse.
is
what's it
bad.
gonna do to me? Lick me?
I don't know. He thinks you're an ant though.
Because they
so
like
he's gonna
use,
try to eat you.
they use their long tongue to eat ants, so I'm not super worried about that. They
My
probably-
level 2 was a bat that knew all my weaknesses. He has an
He's a
anteater.
tiny
Horny
bat.
anteater.
That's like this big.
Yeah, but that can hurt you.
Anteaters
How
have big
bad,
claws.
how
What
bad
the
is your
heck?
weakness, dude?
Oh, that's like that big?
No, they're pretty. They're like a little rat with wings.
You must have had a bad weakness if you're worried about a bat.
Oh, of course.
Isolation, he's done.
Yeah.
I'd have lost.
Well, luckily I packed anti-anteater spray, so
Oh, genius.
I spray that on myself, and it doesn't like me anymore.
Dungeon Master, can he bring that?
Jackson brought a cricket bat for level 2.
Okay, I'll say yes for this.
Can I
level
bring a
2.
cricket bat too? Because then I'll just
Nah,
beat it
you
to
can,
death.
You can bring one item across your 7 levels.
Oh,
and
shit.
Machine gun.
and you've
You
used it.
burnt it early. Yep.
Dude, this sucks. Going in the middle somehow sucks. I reckon Jordan now knows the rules.
Yeah, okay, number
Yeah, I'm
3,
gonna bring a
level
machete.
3, because I'm saying the anteater, whatever. That worked. A toucan with a really sharp beak.
Ooh, unlucky.
Ooh.
The Guinness bird. Isn't it Guinness bird?
Yeah, that is the Guinness bird.
Fruit
Guinness
Loop
bird.
bird.
What happens if I
How
bring...
to say you're an alcoholic without saying you're an alcoholic?
Wait, so yeah, what is the Guinness bird?
They use it in a lot of Guinness, like the drink advertising.
Oh, there's
It's
a
always
toucan who's drinking.
Yeah, and it's like lovely day for a
That's
Guinness.
not alright, is it?
I think that because I think they're endangered, can I wait it out for it to go extinct?
Do you think it's going to go extinct in your lifetime?
Oh, for sure.
Is he not going to
You,
kill you?
you also need to face the remaining 4 levels as that age that they went extinct. So it's a risk.
Can I train the whole time?
Yeah.
What training are you doing in the
The
jungle?
rules are kind of being made as we go.
Maybe I'll pass on that. Can I bring a 3-can?
What's the 3-can?
It's just higher than
The sequel. It's stronger.
I can't believe
That
you,
sure
joke
about
is
this.
you
almost.
can't believe you let him have that.
That might be out.
Yeah, the toucan hears that. I think the toucan might have just passed away from hearing that fucking joke.
Oh, sweet. I win. Excellent. All right, next
Alright,
level.
Next level.
Just to
Jesus
get to level
Christ.
4.
Peter's things are dying just because he's doing bad jokes.
Level 4 is a baby
Killing
rhino.
A baby rhino.
Yeah,
How
like-
old we talking here?
Probably the youngest of the rhinos.
A newborn.
Newborn.
Zero.
Yeah, the youngest. It's
Youngest.
fresh out the womb. Maybe it's got a day to get all the gunk off, and then it's like, you're fighting Peter.
I don't feel good about this one.
You think you're winning?
I reckon
Well,
it's hard
it's,
to kill them
it's
probably.
one day old.
Where do rhinos come from? Eggs or wombs?
Yeah, eggs.
Oh,
Do they
so
really?
that's a pretty small rhino.
No, they don't.
Is one
Oh,
the
well, then
worst death?
don't say eggs.
Yeah, they're mammals.
Yeah, there's no
Oh.
such thing as a stupid
Okay.
question, Peter. I'm just trying to learn.
Sorry, my bad.
That's what
No,
pod's all
they are
about.
mammals and they're not monotremes, so live birth for every mammal.
Okay.
That's not a platypus or an echidna.
Congratulations.
How big's a newborn rhino?
Probably very big. I think because these big animals, they have like a long gestation time, so it's probably massive.
I'm gonna find out for you, so you got a bit more info. Any strats?
Um,
I reckon it's a little freaking tank.
Around 100 pounds.
yeah.
So that's like 60
It would be
kilos?
tough.
No,
It would be
40,
tough.
45
Yeah,
kilos.
30, 40, yeah.
I think that this is so grim. I don't want to do this because they're like
It's
endangered
like a
too.
large dog, size-wise.
I think
Yeah.
I would just have to pin it down with my weight. If it's only 100 pounds, I'm more than 100 pounds. Just pin it down with my weight and just.
They're like slowly
Then what?
rip
What's
its
gonna
head off.
How do you kill it? It's
I
very,
think. I think it
so
would just have
jacked.
to. Just choke
You
it
could
out.
you could like wait it out.
Wait it out.
Like either kill it or just wait their starvation.
Oh, like a
you know?
castle siege.
It-
but
Because like
you're
a
on top
baby
of it.
has no fighting instinct, so it's not going to fight back. This is fucked.
Is the
Yeah,
mother
it's pretty
rhino
grim.
around?
Should we move
I don't
on?
like
It's
this
making me
one.
feel bad.
I don't like any of these.
Oh,
I
okay.
did defeat every, what was it, lemur from Madagascar. That
Yeah, at
was
least
a-
they were
that was a tough-
fictional.
Sure, if it's 0 years old, it probably thinks you're its parent.
Yeah,
or
I know,
something.
this
It's
is so grim.
Sorry,
then-
that's just how it
Oh,
works in the
can I-
jungle, guys.
can
It's,
I
The jungle.
it's a rough
revise?
world.
Will it? Can that like baby bird imprint on me, and I can use it in later levels if I don't choose to kill it?
You have to kill it to move on, don't
No,
you?
you got to.
No, but you got to
best
defeat it.
So if you've got it
You didn't
completely
kill
on
any
your
lemurs.
side, then I think that's kind of besting it.
Oh, okay.
Smart.
So he's kept it for another
Yeah.
level.
Yeah.
Great.
You've what? Imprinted it?
Yeah, like like it's the first thing. Like it thinks I'm its mother.
Is that how that works?
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
like
know
they
if
do
it
in Twilight.
really works like that, but
Bit of a
Watching Twilight has
phase.
changed your life.
Dude, he imprints.
Talk to me. What is that?
So in Twilight, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of fucked up, okay? But it's a crazy moment. It's a crazy moment in the movie. Twilight
Which movie is
spoilers
this?
coming in. The final Twilight movie.
Okay.
The grand finale.
Yeah.
Don't spoil that.
Well, I'm going to.
Oh.
Wow.
I don't know how old it is. But the werewolves, right? They can imprint on someone and then they're like together. And so the werewolf guy, right? He's attracted to Belle the whole time,
Right.
the main girl.
Yeah.
Then her and the vampire have a kid. Guess who he imprints on?
Not the kid.
He imprints on the baby.
So
What a
the
fucking
baby
asshole.
is what indebted to him,
like
basically.
no. Now he's like pretty much in love with the baby, and then he gets over Belle.
I'm Team Edward.
It's pretty big. It's a pretty big moment there. So
That
he
sounds like a big
imprints on her,
moment.
and then he's like, "Oh, I just love the baby."
And that's what you're doing? So this
And so
hippo?
he's
Was it a rhino?
falling in love with the rhino almost.
Right.
Although he's making the rhino imprint on him, I think.
Right.
So yeah, it's another Twilight fact coming
Yeah,
in.
wow,
I'll
that's
save my-
big.
one for next week.
We needed a Twilight expert on staff, and we've
You're
got
welcome.
one now, so
You're
I appreciate
welcome.
that.
Oh, that was good.
Pretty big moment there.
Yeah, it's massive.
Taught me about
Shocker.
imprinting.
Bit of a pedo move, but yeah.
all right, I'm
move.
back. All right, next level.
It's a Komodo dragon in a battle
shit.
arena.
I'm cooked.
In
I'm
a battle
cooked.
arena.
Those things
the
are
rest of it in a
mean,
battle
bro.
arena or no?
Oh,
in the
this is
jungle.
a specific. Like, there's no escape.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I think I'm
Like, there's
cooked.
no running to a volcano, no nothing.
You
It's
can,
like
you can
cage
use your
match.
rhino.
What if I told him that dragons aren't real?
Oh, that's good.
That's. I
I don't think he probably thinks
me.
about
That's
it.
a lot.
I think you have to feed the baby rhino
I
to
don't
him,
think he-
and you can take him out in the
Oh,
meantime.
Yeah.
I think
This baby rhino play.
I think I might be cooked. What level is this?
5.
Yeah, I think I'm cooked. I genuinely have no idea how
I
I
don't
beat
think
a
you get to
Komodo dragon.
revise strategy after saying I'll tell him dragons aren't real.
All right,
You
well,
just kind of ate shit with that one.
all right.
Your next level would have been a tribesman that hasn't been contacted by humans for 1,000 years.
Oh yeah, I was cooked.
So like
He
they
would be
probably have-
dead, 1,000 years old.
No, the tribe.
He's been checking his messages for 1,000 years.
Great point, Jordan.
Shit, that would have been easy.
He's
Lewis.
gone years ago.
Jordan might be on here.
I think Jordan might win.
And the final one was the rock from Jumanji. So pretty tough.
Yeah.
All right, Jordan, your level 1 is 1,000 ants.
That's tough.
That's tough. 1,000. I mean, I guess I'm just stomping away.
Yeah.
1,000 ants. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you take the dub.
I'm stomping.
I thought there
stomping
might have been
hard.
some like morality with you not wanting to kill the ants.
No, but that's the thing with ants. They don't give a fuck. So I don't feel too bad killing them.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what makes them so cool.
Respect.
All right, John. Level 2.
They don't give a fuck about dying. I respect that.
So I fucking killed them.
That's sick.
That's actually chill.
They actually don't care about dying.
No, they don't.
Keep going.
I talked about this like the other week on the
Yeah.
pod. Yeah.
All right.
Why not?
Because they're just like not very
They're
individualistic.
hardwired to not give a shit.
Yeah.
That's
They're
so
hardwired
sick.
for the team.
Yeah.
Team stuff.
That's my goats right there.
Hell yeah. So I'm killing them.
Level 2, a peacock that's absolutely ravenous. He's like
gee,
hasn't eaten. He's gonna die if he doesn't eat, basically. So he really wants
Peacocks
to get you.
can be a bit in your face.
It's a large bird.
Are they in the jungle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, when I googled jungle animals, it showed
Peacock
up.
turned
Oh,
up.
is that why they can't fly? Because it's like you probably can't fly in the jungle anyway. There's too many trees.
They kind of can fly.
I don't think that's quite the reason.
Also,
you-
so
you're
many birds are in the
almost there.
jungle and flying.
And also,
But not that
emus,
big.
emus aren't
Like
in the jungle
if-
and they don't fly.
If
Yeah.
you're that big and you try to take off in a jungle, you're just hitting a tree. Guaranteed. It's thick in the jungle.
It's that dense.
It's pretty dense in the jungle.
Yeah, no, it's pretty dense in the jungle.
It's dense in
Where's the
jungle.
runway? No runway. Can't take off here.
If he's starving, I'm probably just running. I reckon I would outlast it and would starve.
Yeah, that's actually really.
They're pretty fast.
Faster than me.
I don't know.
I'm pretty slow.
I will look up peacock run speed
Oh, this is big.
to see if
What's
I am a
John's-
bit like
John's
a DM.
not a good-
aren't I?
Mine's low. Look up Usain and half it probably.
Oh, you're chilling. 10 miles an hour. That doesn't seem fast. 16 k's an hour.
Yeah,
that's
Jordan
like,
can probably
can
run
do that.
just barely faster than
That's
that.
like a sprint, but then I think you got more outlasting
Yeah.
because that's what humans are good at.
I'll
endurance.
maintain a 16.2 and just
Yeah.
and
And-
he'll starve to death.
We'll put you on the treadmill at 16.2 and we'll see how long you last.
That's fast.
That's quick.
Yeah.
I think humans just got more endurance than a peacock, though, in a life or death. I
A
think
starving
Jordan's
one
got
as
it.
Well,
well.
especially a ravenous one.
But he's not.
Yeah.
He didn't defeat it, by the way. He just ran away and
no, and then it
that's all.
dies from
He beat
starvation.
it.
It's
Well,
ravenous.
it's ravenous.
Peter imprinted on the rhino. and
Wouldn't
got
he eat
through.
something else?
No.
Oh, okay.
There's no other food in the jungle.
I can't
No.
understand this segment. I'll try.
It's imagine you're the only two things in the jungle,
Right.
All right, how about this? It's level 2, so I can bring an item. I bring poisonous apple.
but you only get
Oh,
one
that's
item
good.
the whole time.
No, he brought it. He brought it.
I know.
It's a
If I knew
John,
about that rule,
John, you could have brought a machine gun for like.
Yeah,
the,
but that's boring.
Okay.
Everyone else couldn't do
poisonous.
Poisonous
You're like
apple.
Snow White, bro.
that.
That's
I'm-
sick.
I'm like the
Nice.
evil Snow White.
Give us another
a
evil
witch or
laugh.
something.
Yeah, exactly.
Who's the bad guy or bad woman?
It's a witch, right? She's like looks like an
She a
old
witch?
granny. Or
Yeah.
something.
What's her name?
I can't remember. I used to watch it a lot when I was like 8.
I can remember a lot of bad guys from Disney stuff, but for some reason, not the Snow White one.
I just keep remembering the scene.
Is it
There's
Maleficent?
like a classic scene
Oh,
where
it
she's
could
like
be Maleficent.
going into a hole and she's like
Yeah.
shuts the door on
in the
herself.
animated one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've only seen that one. I haven't seen any other.
Yeah, same.
They got that new one coming out with all the dwarves of CGI, and it looks fucking horrendous.
Why would you do that? That's like
Yeah.
ableist.
Well, what happened was I think they got a bunch of non.
They could have just hired little people. They're
Oh,
like, no,
right.
we're
No,
gonna
for real, that
CGI
was
them.
like
Yeah, they've taken the jobs from the
controversy.
people. That's
They've
true.
taken the jobs.
I think
Is that
they
not more
hired-
offensive?
I think
I
they
don't think
hired
so.
non-little people at first. Then they got like backlash, and then maybe they were gonna hire little people, and then they CGI'd all the faces anyway, or some. It's all a fucking disaster.
Can you
outrageous.
imagine you finally get your big acting break as Sleepy in the live action of the Snow White and the Seven Dwarves,
I
and then
would
they
take
cut
that.
you?
Oh, they cut. Yeah, that's
That
Wait,
sucks.
You can't just CGI on nothing, Kate. They must have someone there.
You can.
Okay, I'm looking it up because I don't want to get the facts wrong, but I know there was some.
Well, they could just have
Drama.
normal size.
I suppose you
I'm
can,
not sure
but-
I can say
Okay.
that.
I
Actors,
feel like you
and then they
need
shrink
something
it.
like Jar Jar
Like
Binks is
mocap,
CGI, but he's
yeah.
still standing there, like whatever his
The
name
actor,
is.
yeah.
In like a green suit with mocap things on them.
Surely that's what's happening in that.
Okay, I've got the update
The info.
here.
This is big.
They
This is huge.
Disney said they wanted to avoid reinforcing stereotypes by casting like actual little people as the dwarves.
Good-
But the
yeah, good
solution
move.
was to take away roles from a group that has almost no opportunity in Hollywood. That's what this article says.
Right.
So that's about
So they
it.
did hire people.
No, they didn't. They didn't hire little people because they didn't want to like reinforce the stereotypes.
Interesting.
The whole
Because they did
movie
like
is it?
sleepy, silly, grumpy. I think it's like very characterized, you know,
yeah.
caricature.
Yeah, I feel like that could be definitely seen as offensive. But it's whatever.
I think it's a kind of like damned if you do, damned if
Yeah,
you don't
you're cooked either way.
situation.
Right.
But then they ended up looking really.
Wait, so what did they end
stupid
up
with
doing?
CGI. Is a lot of CG. Just watch the trailer. It looks so uncanny.
Right.
I saw the live action Lilo and Stitch trailer last night because I saw a movie and I was like, why?
What movie did you see?
Flow.
I've
Flow.
heard good things about that actually.
Any good?
Yeah, it was very good.
Very good, man.
Uncanny, weird-looking baby I've ever seen is the Twilight baby.
Oh, sorry, Jordan, your mic wasn't working for that whole sentence. You might have to wiggle your cord.
Oh, really?
I couldn't hear you either. But I didn't have
Wait,
my headphones.
I haven't
Hello,
been hearing.
can
There you
anyone
go.
hear me?
I haven't been hearing Jordan like the
No,
whole
I've been paying
podcast.
attention. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
What's his
Well,
next
I've
round?
been hearing you, Jordan.
All right, you've been hearing
Not
me.
in my headphones.
Brilliant.
So I think you made it past the peacock. Level 3, piranhas, but with only a few teeth each.
really
That's
hard
tough.
to beat a aquatic animal.
How many piranhas?
Probably like 20.
20 piranhas.
And what's
But
the
they only
battle-
have about 40 teeth
Gummy
between them.
piranhas.
Yeah.
What's the arena? Is he in a stream? Are they on? Is
I
he
don't know.
on
What
land?
do you guys think is fair?
I think he has to fight him in the water.
I think they should be waist, or let's say
Knee high.
mid thigh deep.
Yeah, I like that.
Mid-thigh.
Mid-thigh deep water.
He's got no chance.
I think I'm pretty done here. I don't know how I'm killing him.
They can
I guess-
barely bite you, though. They've only got 2 teeth each.
Yeah, but that's more than what can Jordan
On
do to him?
average, some of them might have none, some of them might have 5.
What am I going to do to a piranha? Just grab it? I would guess I'm just grabbing him and chucking him.
You
If there's
can't
land nearby.
grab
Oh,
a
yeah.
fish out of the water.
Yeah, I don't know. This is tough.
you got no chance.
Well, then
what-
how do fishermen work?
Okay, but when they bite Jordan, surely you could grab him then.
As they're on me.
Because they're coming at him, remember? They're not swimming.
Yeah.
It's hard to grab a fish because they swim
So
away.
you're picturing they bite and then stay on so much so that Jordan can grab them.
I
Maybe.
grab them and I chuck them out onto the land.
I'm not
Yeah.
buying this.
I'm not counting him out. I'm not counting him in yet.
Oh,
You
man.
got any more creative solutions?
Well, when the piranha plant... Wait, not piranha plant.
Oh
Smash
God,
Bros.
brain rot.
When the piranhas are...
So imagine this. You're trying to escape piranhas biting your feet and you're crying and dying. They're prying you
No,
open.
no,
Now you're
no,
choking, now you're croaking, and you're
I'm
going to
dragging this
die.
out. Bam, man,
So
man,
what will
man,
you
man.
do?
What would you do, Jordan?
Nah, I can't believe you
think I'm dead.
stop the viewers from hearing that.
I think I'm dead. I don't know. Do you guys... I don't know.
I think you're done.
I
Can
think
you
I'm
like
done here.
craft a net out of a lily pad or something and start scooping? Because like I'm
Yeah,
thinking
I
about
think
what do
you're
fishermen
done
do
at
to
that
get
stage.
fish? Maybe if you got a little hook.
I think maybe.
Where's he getting a hook from? in
Yeah,
the
I'll get a
jungle?
hook.
He already used his item.
What
on a
do you
poisonous
have
apple.
I think
earring?
maybe you had to save your item for this moment, Jordan.
Yeah, I
And
think
Was
I'm
it-
done. I
was
think
it
I'm
a
done.
6-pack of fruit of apples,
Of
poisonous
poison
apples?
Yeah, it was a 6-pack. It was a 6-pack.
That's crazy because you got 5 poison apples left. And there's 5 levels left.
Wow.
Whoa.
No, I think you lose.
I think I lose.
But the next level would have been a jungle cat with no claws and human teeth. Then
That doesn't sound scary. You mean like a big cat?
Yeah, but well, I was thinking
Like a jaguar or something?
yeah,
It's just
like
a
a
human,
jaguar
but
had human fingernails
no
and human
claws.
teeth. It's like a human tools.
I
but
think
in
you'd still
cat
lose.
mode.
I
so
think
it's
you'd
just a
still
super
lose.
jacked human.
Yeah, like
in
a
the cat form.
150 kilo human that can jump
But you
5
have
meters.
opposable thumbs.
I do have a opposable
Sick.
thumb. That's pretty big.
Giving it a thumbs up as you get attacked.
Yeah.
No, you could grab its paws and like hold it down.
Allow me to manipulate this tool while you rip my eyes out.
I don't
Like,
think.
what?
I don't
pretty
think you
jacked.
have
Your
to-
eyes
Yeah.
out, no claws.
You could rip someone's eyes out with fingernails.
Yeah, so rip out the jaguar's eyes. Why is he ripping yours out?
Because he's
He
150
weighs twice
kilos.
as much as me.
Oh, does he? Well, anyway, you already lost, Jordan. Then
Yeah.
we had the world's smartest chimpanzee.
Oh, you're fucked.
Then we had a tiger.
That can't be that. I'm still smarter
No,
than
he's
him.
way smarter than you.
What are you talking about?
Level 6 was a tiger, and level 7, for fun, Jordan, how would you have beaten 10 quadrillion ants?
That is so many ants.
That's so I googled how many ants in the world, 20 quadrillion, which you knew, Jordan. And then I
Yes.
googled how many ants in the jungle, and it said many of
Half.
the world's ants.
Oh.
So I figured half is a bit of a low ball.
Many.
Math.
So we're just going all the jungle's ants.
They're just probably like they're just making like a human-sized ant, Jordan. That's
I
like
think they
better
make
than
it like
me.
a
They'd make a human-sized
giant.
Ant Jackson.
Yeah, they would.
That'll make you a Jordan.
Yeah, you're right.
Shit.
I'm done. I'm done. They're making a giant. And
10
then they're just-
quadrillion. What number is that? Like, is that past
I think
billion?
one past trillion.
That's past trillion.
So billion,
Billion,
trillion,
trillion,
quadrillion.
Yeah.
It's a fucking shitload of
That
ants.
is. They're making a U-size.
Let me tell you, just start
ant.
stomping won't be working on that many ants.
And then their hand will go to grab you, but it'll be all ants that are biting you.
You do
instead.
still have 5 poison apples.
Yeah. 10 quadrillion minus 5.
No, it takes out at least
A
one
few.
one
Yeah, you think
quadrillion
one
ants.
ant is devouring a whole apple?
No, but they'll take it back to the nest.
Yeah.
And the ants in the Amazon are big as hell.
Oh, I was thinking more regular ants.
Oh, phew.
Otherwise, you
What's
would
a regular ant?
couldn't take
Like a
out
house
1,000.
ant.
Yeah.
Like the ants we see around.
Yeah.
I've been seeing ants.
Yeah, that thing is beating the shit out of me.
I've been seeing ants do this.
You can't even jujitsu it because you probably go to strangle it or something and it's just ants. Like, I can't even use any jujitsu skills. I'm done.
Yeah.
And that was Rumble in the Jungle, everyone.
Thanks, Zach.
That was a big rumble in the
We're
jungle.
over halfway.
That really made up for
Huge.
Jordan's lack of a segment. That was a
It
nice,
did.
nice big one.
Has anyone been to a jungle?
Hang on, was that your segment actually?
Oh, I don't know. I got questions around like this one. Has anyone been to a jungle?
Whoa, he's good.
Like, ever?
he's good.
Yeah,
It's
I've never
so
been to a jungle.
seamless, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, one thing I was
not that I
curious
can do
about.
it. Remember.
What's the difference between a jungle and a rainforest?
What constitutes a jungle?
There you go.
I think a rainforest is
Monkeys.
defined by the amount of rain.
Is there
You
a-
need a
What's-
certain amount
what's
of
the difference between
precipitation.
A jungle and a forest.
Oh,
then?
wait, no, because
That's a good
Amazon is the
question.
biggest jungle, but it's also called the Amazon rainforest. So
I think
maybe
jungle,
it-
is that a more generic term?
It must be.
Oh.
Rainforest is under the jungle umbrella.
Yeah,
I'm-
jungle probably encompasses a lot of things. I don't think we have that in Australia. Much jungle.
We have jungle up north, but we call it...
Well, I'd call it rainforest. That's where the
We went to some rainforests, Zach.
Yeah.
Did
Did
we
ya?
were in Queensland, yeah.
we
Oh.
saw some platypuses there. That
No,
was
you
sick.
didn't.
Wait, you saw platypuses?
Yeah,
the
we saw
wild.
Isn't that like
Sick!
seeing a
Awesome.
shiny
What the hell?
almost?
It
Yeah.
was so sick.
I've always wanted to see one. That's so sick.
That's
Yeah, I
crazy.
got a couple photos on like the long lens or like videos.
Hell yeah, that's
Maybe
so
the best
sick.
thing
They were
we
pretty
did.
far though. Yeah, that was awesome.
A jungle is an area of land overgrown with dense forest and tangled vegetation.
Oh, I suppose we
So
have
it's
that.
just a general term for, yeah.
Okay.
My backyard
And if it's
when
in-
I don't weed it.
Yeah.
A bit of a jungle.
It's a jungle
Intense
out there.
vegetation.
Heading out to the jungle, babe.
Yep.
That'd be a good if we had Manscaped. If we had that line.
Yeah, that would be good.
Oh, perfect transition there.
Anyway, we don't, so
So
'cause
definitely
WA
don't go do that.
Doesn't
Yeah.
really have jungles.
Up
I've
the
never
north
even
we do.
seen a
Up in
jungle.
the north we
Ah.
would. It's a big state, but down south. Yeah.
where would they be?
In the up past the Kimberley, I think. It gets.
Like Broome?
Well, that's pretty dry still.
Yeah, there's like kind of mangroves, but I don't know if there's necessarily jungles.
Yeah, I guess I don't know.
I don't know either.
The jungle had a very loose definition. I reckon we got jungle.
Probably, yeah. Kings Park's probably a jungle.
Yep,
to be honest.
jungle. Overgrown.
Jungle.
Jordan's Garden, jungle.
So you're saying have we been to one
Yeah.
recently? Well, yeah, I said the
Probably good
platypus
to talk
thing.
about on
That's
this podcast.
probably,
Yeah.
probably
Great
most
stuff,
recent.
Jordan.
Thank you.
He's
I
just
went-
nailed it again.
I went to some jungle in Florida. Saw some alligators like our friend down here,
You actually saw one in the wild.
They're everywhere.
That's
Yeah.
fucking.
I didn't just see one in the wild. I saw
Terrifying.
like hundreds.
Are they
That's-
like?
What's the
Yeah.
aggro, like
protocol?
crocodiles?
They're chill.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Like, I know that this is maybe just sounding a bit like Australia coded, but saltwater crocodiles are so much worse than alligators because in Florida they have crocodiles and alligators, and you got to worry about the crocodiles and not as much about the alligators. Like we did the fan boat, like in the intro of CSR Miami.
Yeah.
And you're going
That's the
through
only
like
thing I
that.
know it from.
Yeah, I did one of those because it was
Bingo.
sick. It was so cool.
Is
I
that
was,
in saltwater or is that in the?
that's in the swamp.
alligator water.
That's in the alligator water. And you're seeing like alligators everywhere. Like they're chilling on the banks. They're going in. There's little babies. There's big ones. And there's people wading out in their waist throwing nets to catch fish.
that's giving me heebie-jeebies.
The locals don't care about alligators. They care more about other stuff as well. But it's sick. And like I'm going down the road and there's just a drainage ditch next to the road, and it's just an alligator in there. And then you're like walking on the footpath and it's just like in
How big are they? Could they kill you if they wanted to?
the
But they're
big
just
ones
chilling?
can, but there's more just medium and small ones.
Yikes!
But they're just not as aggressive as I thought. So yeah, I mean,
Saltwater
don't fuck with them.
crocodiles
But
is like
yeah, don't.
that's bad. Like you don't even want to be near water at all.
Yeah, do not go to the water's edge with saltwater crocodiles. But alligators, I don't think they're as dangerous as they look. But don't fuck with them. You know what I mean?
Don't go like hee hee.
I'm gonna tickle. But yeah, am I talking out of my ass? Any Floridians in the comments? I'm pretty sure this is the vibes I got. But maybe
Someone wrote Steve Irwin described alligators as frogs with sharp teeth.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. They
So there
just
you go.
eat fish and they just swim around and stuff. They're
Ribbit.
pretty chill.
Yeah,
Wow.
okay. Well, there you go. That's alligators. So, Jordan, very good little segue. Any more of those?
Thanks. Oh, well, they might pop in a bit later. Maybe not. We'll see how the time goes.
My segment's called. Luckily, Zach's was long. Mine's nice and short. I'll keep you guys. I have become an expert on junglegym.com.au. If you guys have any questions about junglegym.com.au, just feel free to ask me because I have researched that website. Do you guys remember doing Jungle Gym as a kid?
I did.
Hell
Should we
yeah.
explain
Do
it?
people
Is that an Australian
overseas
thing?
I
know
feel
that?
like they know what a jungle gym is,
But
but
they
like
might not call it Jungle Gym. Maybe it's called Fun Times in the Play Area Gym.
Doesn't have
So
a good
Jungle
ring to
Gym
it,
is
that
like
one. Jordan, I think you better stick to this YouTube thing.
Jungle Gym is like it's a big playground, yeah?
Yeah, big indoor playground is what I remember it as. You go through a lot of tubes and slides and
Yes.
climbing on stuff.
Yeah.
it's like they got gymnastics equipment, but like let you just loose on it basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, so at Jungle Gym in Perth, they offer everything from school group excursions, toddler play sessions, gymnastics classes, birthday parties, and school holiday activities. So they've got
Jackson.
lots of different things.
Can I go as an adult?
You can go as an adult. You can just
Tell me more.
Well, are you interested in the term dates? Because the term dates for
No, not for
Jungle-
classes. I would like to just have a once-off
one-off
visit,
pass?
just to play.
Well, I know the answer.
I want to know.
Yeah, go on, Zach.
On Peter's point, he's like, you can go as an adult.
You
I
can
want to
go as
know
an adult,
if it's
yeah.
socially
Yeah.
acceptable.
Should I?
Like,
Oh,
will I
should?
be frowned at by some mums by going and crawling in the jungle gym with these?
It
I'm
didn't.
assuming there's a lot of kids.
It didn't mention that on the website, so that might be a bit of like. I'm not an expert on
Like
jungle
personal
gyms in
taste,
general,
yeah.
just junglegym.com.au.
Oh, okay.
So
This segment,
It's
you're
up
like,
to
I'm
you
an expert.
guys.
You're just looking at it while you're talking.
It's up to you guys if
Did you
do it.
You thought about this morning?
Yeah, no, I thought about it
Okay.
yesterday. So, junglegym.com.au is what I'm an expert on. Whether you
Put the phone away if you're ready to be an expert
I'm
on
an
it.
expert. I just got it just in case.
But
But
the doctor has the computer when
Yeah,
you
yeah,
go to them as well.
experts have got books behind them.
Yeah,
Come on.
They got books.
You're at the doctor's office. You're like, hey, get off that computer, mate. You don't know what you're talking about.
Hang on.
Hang on.
I could do that.
You're a fraud.
So yeah, it's. Do you guys think it's socially acceptable as an adult to go to jungle gym?
Probably-
a
You
bit
tell
of a
me.
red flag.
I didn't. It's on the website. I'm not an expert on that.
I haven't been in a long time. I don't know. It's like you almost need to follow a child to look like you're their parent. And then it'll be
Do
good.
not do this.
That's a good suggestion. We'll just pick a kid there.
And then just like, maybe
Yeah.
a kid who looks like
you're
they're a bit lonely.
I'm looking after them.
Yeah.
And then their parents are like, "Can you get the fuck away from my
Yeah,
kid?"
yeah.
They're like, "No, I'm just making sure they're safe."
No, don't worry. This is
You want
socially
me
acceptable.
Yeah, I don't want to be alone here. And the kid's probably down as well. They're like, yeah.
And hopefully they imprint on you like in Twilight.
Yes.
And then you get to keep it.
Smart.
So
Free child. No
I would
childbirth.
actually love to
Team
go
Jacob.
to. They need to make jungle gyms for adults because I kind of went to one over in Queensland a couple years ago, and it was like a ninja park, but then it had like, it was like one of those ninja courses like Ultimate Ninja Warrior,
Yeah,
but it was
yeah,
like
yeah.
a bit easier. And just like lots of it, like a huge warehouse filled with all these different
Yeah, it's
things.
fun.
It was really fun, but I feel like there's a little bit of that at like Bounce, this like trampoline place.
We
here.
have a. Oh, sorry, there was my keys. We have a Ninja Warrior park here in
Really?
Perth, but it's really hard. Like it's for people who want to actually
See, that's
train
the
for Ninja
problem.
Warrior, right? So like the obstacles are very difficult. It's not very accessible.
Right next to it, they need to have the easy version.
Yeah,
I reckon they'll pump the numbers up.
I think so.
Yeah, like I would go to that. That sounds sick. Although the closest is probably like bouldering is the jungle gym for adults.
I
which
guess so,
started
yeah.
True.
There's a lot of like inflatable in the water things around in
ninja
Perth.
courses. They do like that.
they're
At
just
Hillary's,
like,
they always have
Yeah,
that.
Hillary's always have it. Baldivis, they also have it.
Yeah.
Those
Have you
are the
been?
two places I know. I've never done it, but
I've done
a
it
lot
twice.
of the jiu-jitsu people
it's
go
sick.
there. They're
fun.
like, yeah, we've got to all go to the massive inflatable water thing and jiu-jitsu on the
And
thing.
wrestle?
Yeah.
Oh really?
Oh,
They're probably being the
whoa.
biggest menaces of all time.
Yeah.
That's, imagine you win like a wrestling match and you toss the person into the water.
Yeah, exactly,
That's
right?
That
sick.
sounds sick. Can we go there? That should be your Bucks party, dude. We're gonna wrestle on the aqua park.
And then toss each other off from the highest point.
Like the
And
sword
then
fighting
toss
in
into the water.
is that
Yeah,
Switch
yeah.
Swords?
No
Smack 'em
sword
in.
fighting in this.
Oh, I'll be getting my sword out.
Oh, you mean that type?
That's a bit of a jungle gym-y kind of thing.
Yeah, well, it's not junglegym.com.au, so I'm not
No,
too
sorry,
sure.
you're not sure about the specifics on that.
sure.
Let's get back to the segment.
Jackson, what are the prices if I want to host a birthday party? No,
Birthday
hey!
party is
He's not looked at his notes.
If
and
you're
he's
going to claim
made-
you be an expert,
he's
you got to
made
do
a face
one
like
thing.
It's a big deal that he hasn't checked the notes.
about $1,000.
About. Well, how much?
Give
1,000.
or take 1,000.
Is this like
For how
over
long?
Underdogs? And
How
now you
many?
check?
How many per head? Is it
You can-
1,000? And I
you
get the
can
whole
have-
place.
You can have heaps of people there. You can have up to, I think, about 30.
So that's $33 each.
That's not
Not
bad
bad.
a head, but then like I don't have that many friends.
So how many hours playtime do you want?
2.
What would you recommend?
For 1 hour is pretty good for
Well,
our
that's not
kids
very
because they're
long.
gonna get
not
pretty
long.
tired though. But if you want a couple hours, we can do that for you. Pete.
No, maybe an hour and a half. Can I do an hour and a half?
You can do an hour and a half. So for 1 hour, I think it's roughly about $350, and that's going to get you about 18 kids.
All right, and if I do an hour and a half, will they charge me the full
No,
2
the kids-
hours?
Don't say it like the kids come with the package.
350. I get 18 kids so I can look socially acceptable
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
jungle gym. I've got a surrounding of
You're just
18
hiring
kids
this
with me.
posse to go so you look like you're chaperoning
We can
the
give you
kids.
17 kids, and you can be one of the 18. We do provide for an
I
extra
just had
fee.
an early growth spurt.
Great.
So for an hour and a half.
Yeah, do you charge on the half hour, or will I have to pay for 2 hours?
You pay for 1.5 hours.
Oh, great.
Maybe you have to call them.
What do you mean, maybe?
It's not listed on the website, which again is what I'm an expert on.
Oh, okay.
So if it's not on the website, I don't know.
Great.
But yeah, you can do a birthday party. Do you guys want to know what the term dates are?
Love to.
There was the 2nd of February to the 11th of April.
And what does a term
So it's
mean?
already
Dude,
started.
you came back to that after like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It was not worth it.
It was. If you were interested in joining, it's too late. So you can't,
Why tell us?
so you can't join now.
Are you
So
Anyone in
wanting to
the,
go to
anyone in the
jungle gym? Why
live
have you
chat,
brought
press
this up?
press 1 if you're bored.
Why have you brought this up?
I'm
Are
actually
you-
loving
Are
this.
you
I
wanting to
gotta
go?
say.
Huh?
Are you wanting to go to a
Well,
jungle
I
gym?
went
Why
to
have you
jungle. I
brought
went
this
to
up?
gymnastics as a kid. It wasn't junglegym.com.au, but I did go to a different sort of gymnastics class. I quite liked it, but I wasn't good enough, and they kicked me out.
Oh, it was
almost.
like a Peter
Gymnastics
situation.
is kind of like that. Weren't
It's
you
so
saying
competitive,
that,
yeah,
Peter? It's,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
really
Yeah,
You
that
can't really do
blew
it
my
casually. I
mind.
think we've kind of talked
Yes,
about this before.
kids,
but-
yes. But jungle gym is the solution.
Yeah.
That's
like
why
the
they
casual
need
gym
jungle
experience.
adult gym. Because I'm not good enough for this ninja course, but there's nothing
Yep.
nothing lower.
All right,
Well,
well, let's
you-
start a business.
You can get a casual pass, but it only goes up to 10 years old. So I don't know if you actually can go as an adult so much. Don't know if it's not only socially acceptable, but legally acceptable. That's
No, I'm not going to the jungle gym. I'm saying they
Well,
need
if you
one
wanted
for
to, it's
adults.
Peter
I guess
asked
the
and you
Macca's
can't.
playground, you could kind of get away with it.
Macca's playground's great. You got chips, and then you go and have the Macca's playground afterwards.
Why are there never any kids in the Macca's playgrounds these days?
No, I see.
Is there
kids.
not?
Because they all got iPads.
I've never even looked.
See, I have not seen a kid in that.
I don't think you're
playground
going
for so
during
long.
kid times. What time?
Maybe
When
not.
do you go to the McDonald's?
Usually like 7:30 a.m. to get a muffin.
And do you drive
yeah, I
through?
don't think
Yeah.
the kids
So
are
you don't
there.
even look
Okay. I drive through a lot.
They're on their way to school.
But there have been a few times where I've gone in the past few years, I guess. And
Yeah.
I
What
don't
time are
remember
you doing
seeing any
that?
kids.
I reckon
Middle
you've
of
got
the
to
day?
go like 6 p.m.
Probably like 11 a.m.
I reckon if you go
Yeah.
at like a Saturday morning, you're going to see kids. In the
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go as an experiment.
I reckon Sunday
Just have a
after
look at the
like
kids there.
soccer games and stuff.
Sunday,
that's
like 11
a-
a.m.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sunday around midday, 11 a.m.
Yeah.
After
That's-
basketball grand finals, we'd
Yeah,
have
yeah.
the Hungry Jack.
there will be kids in the helicopter banging on the outside
was
of
in the
it.
heli.
the helicopter.
Man, that shit was sick.
Do they have them in America? Is it playgrounds?
I think they invented aggressive fast food capitalism. I think they got millions of them.
Surely, you guys got
Yeah.
playgrounds.
They must
right,
have
in your
sick
Macca's?
playgrounds in
How
there.
come like
in their
KFC and
fast
stuff
food.
don't have playgrounds?
I think that they're
For
pretending
adults.
to be a real restaurant.
Very mature.
Oh,
KFC.
the Hungry Jacks? No. Playgrounds
no.
there?
They,
What?
they have them at Hungry
Yeah, there's a
Jack's.
lot of different levels of
Yeah.
how much you're pretending to be a restaurant. Like Nando's is the one that's like
Very
really
restaurant.
trying to be.
Yeah,
a
but we know
restaurant,
it's still kind of
but
fast
they're
food. But
not.
you could sit down and it would be reasonably respectable.
Well, like I was thinking of this because me and Maddie sat down at Nando's last night.
It's
But
good.
then it was just
Look
kind
at
of
the
worse
chat.
than getting takeaway.
We used to have them. They've been removing them.
Removing
the
the
playgrounds.
playgrounds.
Oh, wow.
Is that
They're
what's
gonna
that?
have to put in more jungle gyms.
We
to
don't have them
compensate.
anymore. Why are they doing that in
Wow.
America?
Wow.
It's probably the iPad kids.
Yeah.
whoever said
They're not
that.
going
Did I,
on them
did I
enough?
tell you guys that when I went to the McDonald's in Rome, there were iPads built into the tables in the McDonald's for the kids to use?
That's sick.
Like,
What?
I was like, this is insane. And so,
That's
like, you
outrageous.
you park your kid up, you give them the Happy Meal, and they just shut the hell up for an hour. Perfect.
You,
Dude,
is
that
there
is
games on there?
why I got my bag stolen, my camera bag stolen out of a fucking McDonald's.
Really?
Playing on your
Well, I'm
iPad.
thinking in Rome they got iPads. There's so much distraction.
Yeah.
Like, imagine the thieves. The people are like, oh, look at these iPads, and then they're just taking everyone's bags.
Is that what happened to you for real?
In a McDonald's is where my
were
camera bag got
distracted by
stolen.
the iPad?
No,
Oh.
mine didn't have iPads, but I'm saying like,
Yeah, it would be good
is it like a sneaky thing done by I guess the Italians, but
Big
not
Italy.
say it
Sneaky
Big Italy.
Big Italy does take our money.
Yeah, they steal. The government is actually all the ones stealing from all
Yeah.
the
That
tourists.
is insane, though.
But
Did
I
they have,
couldn't
like,
believe
Angry
it.
Birds on or something?
Yeah, they had like games and stuff, and it was like built into the table with like the white plastic. Like it was fully built into the system. It wasn't just like loosely attached. It was like a whole setup. It was crazy. I was like, we're cooked. Society,
God
we're cooked.
damn. I wonder why they're taking the playgrounds away. No one's saying. God damn it.
I mean,
Probably just space cost.
Cost to keep the plastic
You
up
don't
there.
earn any money off having the playground.
I see a lot of people. I've seen more people pressure washing the playgrounds than I've seen kids playing in them.
Again,
recently.
you go.
So that's the upkeep.
It's just they're never on it,
You're
are
probably
they,
there.
Zack? They're never on
You're
it.
probably
What's
there.
the deal
Where's
with
the
no
prize
kids
on?
at 4 a.m. when I get 2 hash browns? It's just people doing maintenance.
Just doing pressure washing. At least they're cleaning them.
That is good.
Yeah.
I remember finding them dirty when I was a kid. Like I just didn't really like going in it.
I think it's because
You're a bit
people
of a
eat
clean
their
freak.
McDonald's like burger and fries. They got oil all over their hands.
And
then they're,
kids
like,
are just like,
climbing up.
I reckon kids need better immune systems, though.
I actually think kids eating dirt is good.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I did,
Give
and
them that
I
dirt.
actually don't get sick very much.
Yeah, everyone's like, I feel like people didn't used to be allergic to stuff.
I don't know.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
I remember it was like nuts were banned at our school.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
What
let's talk like
band?
50, 100 years
Yeah.
ago. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like the amount
I
of,
don't have any idea about that.
I feel like the amount of allergies has gone up.
Oh, since 50.
I'm not saying that people
Probably.
never had them. I'm just
No.
saying that
Yeah,
it's
you're
increased.
right.
Is
Like,
that
you
right?
can
Yeah.
laugh at me and scoff, but I'm pretty sure this is true.
No, but isn't it just the fact that like people would have died, like natural
Well,
selection?
but like 50 years ago. I'm sure they wouldn't just
when
like.
did
Nah, they
EpiPens
didn't.
get invented? Was
I
it
don't
that
know.
recent?
Yeah, you probably were dying from peanuts 50 years ago. Like people
Like
would have
if you're
been dying.
anaphylactic.
Yeah.
I mean, probably
whenever-
more so, but
before the
I,
EpiPen.
I'm gonna die on this hill with despite having no evidence.
Guys,
Okay.
check your diffusers because
Yeah, mold in one.
Checking.
no. We were gassing our friend.
What?
Unfortunately, you guys have now met Tash, our friend, who is very allergic to nuts. And when she would come over, we would put on a diffuser, had a look on the back, almond oil. We were gassing her. Every time she came over, we thought it was Bonnie and she was being allergic to our dog.
Right.
And she would like get a red face and like be dying. We'd put Bonnie out, pump up the diffuser, we'd get some nice air in. Turned out, because we had a moment where we were like, oh, let's try and be healthy. What's in all our stuff? Oh, maybe we should get essential oils in our diffuser instead of whatever this is. And had a look. What did I say? Hazelnut oil or something.
You said almond oil.
but
Almond oil.
you don't even know your own story.
And then now we just use essential oils, and now she's fine.
That's crazy
So
though.
there you
that,
go.
Like, it going through the air.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
'cause just, like,
terrible
she's-
thing
She's
to do to
pretty
someone.
allergic, right?
Very
I'm guessing?
allergic. Yeah, very allergic.
Yeah.
Airborne warfare.
What's the difference between an essential oil and an unessential oil?
Don't need it.
Essential oil is just like, oh, this has lemon juice in it or citrus in it.
So what?
The other ones are just like, oh, we made chemicals that smell nice and put it in it.
So, but like, is olive oil essential?
I don't know.
I don't get that
What the-
adjective for
what's-
that type of oil.
It's like an activated almond. How do you? What's a deactivated almond?
A raw
Jackson's
one.
on the Google.
Let me turn off my almonds real quick before I eat them.
Yeah,
I don't want them
exactly.
being
Yeah.
on in my stomach.
like-
It's good we have them because they are essential anyway. So you guys are in a bit of trouble.
Like, what's essential about it? Because I don't have them and I'm all right.
You're not. You're not.
Am I gonna
I
die?
can tell you're wearing your
Man, you'd be so much
headphones
better
all funny
without-
right now because you know got your own.
Unessential Oils is a new project by Warren Spicer, singer of the Montreal band Plants and Animals.
Okay, so someone else has had this thought. So
Yeah.
they're just saying they're calling their band it because it's ironic.
It's a bit of a what's it called, superfood situation. Probably.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, groundnut is an example of a non-essential oil which does not have aroma and cannot be used in perfumes and cosmetics.
Oh, so essential oils they have a
They
scent.
smell. Scent.
Oh.
They've spelt scent wrong.
Oh, essential
Yeah,
oil.
yeah.
Essential.
Oh, we've got it all
It's
wrong.
got a scent.
I wonder how that's what happened.
Essential.
Oh, it's essential oils.
Essential.
It
No, no,
gets you in the
that's somewhere
mood.
else.
Anyway, that's junglegym.com.au, so there you go.
Wow, that was
good.
an awesome moment.
That's big.
That was huge.
That was awesome.
It was good
really
to
good.
really scrub up and get down. Like, I haven't done studying in a long time, so it's good to get
Yeah,
back
it's
to-
good. If anyone has kids, in the audience and you live in Australia, that would be a really
That's
awesome
really
segment.
handy.
There's, yeah.
If you're over the age of 10 and don't live in Perth, though, that was a massive waste
tough.
of your time.
No, you learned some things.
Can I talk about something unjungle related that is huge?
You may.
Huge. Do you guys remember what I
How
was
big
saying?
is it?
So big, huge. Remember what I was saying last week about China?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What was I saying?
that they're gonna like take over.
You
No, you were saying you love China.
No.
Yeah.
You're learning
About
Mandarin.
them being the most.
You were
what's
saying
the
they
biggest
invented
nation?
cards.
Yeah.
Being the
And what do
biggest
they
nation or
need to
whatever?
do to get to the full control of the earth?
What?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Big cultural exports.
Yeah, they're going to be getting into entertainment. And guess what what animated movie is just the number one grossing animated movie of all time?
Is it a Chinese
Kung
movie?
Fu Panda.
Nisa 2 just came out and is bigger. It's the most grossing movie ever.
Really?
For animated movies.
Wow, that's big.
That's huge.
So they're doing it.
What was the biggest before? Moana 2.
It was the people when they have emotions and there's
Inside
two.
Out.
Inside Out 2. Are you
Yeah.
sure Moana 2 didn't beat it? Because that's more
Yeah.
recent.
Yeah.
Movies doing better in gross because the tickets are more expensive.
Yeah, I think so.
Probably, yeah,
I
right.
feel like less people go to the movies.
Probably, yeah.
I'm gonna look at this. What's this Misa 2?
Nisa 2. Nezha.
Well, tell us-
Misa 2.
Yeah, sound like
us
Jar
a
Jar
little
Binks.
I don't know. I want to watch it now because it's China's taken over, baby.
Yeah, embrace it.
They're
Yeah,
getting
you-
on the movies finally.
Are you sure that's true? Or is that just
too.
Jordan's phone telling him that? It's
Yeah.
look, Zack's got
Jordan,
it up.
there's just the first bolded thing in Google again.
Zack's got it up.
It's Nisa 2.
1.7 billion
N-E-
worldwide.
Space ZHA 2.
ZHA Nizar.
What's it about?
Also, The Lion King,
Kung Fu. or
the
something.
live action one, is number 3.
Yeah, I hate
I
that.
hate that.
Yeah.
That's just all I had to say about that.
Although I did watch it, the
Was it
animation
any
was
good?
unreal.
I haven't seen it. Yeah, you said it was awesome.
No, the animation was unreal. Just like I was talking about this when I went
Like
to the
it
movie
didn't look
yesterday.
real.
'Cause when the Lilo and Stitch trailer came up, because they did this whole like Lion King bait and switch, and then it was Lilo and Stitch. I don't know what the trailer was about.
Wait. You went to watch The Lion King and then they were like, it's Lilo and
No.
Stitch.
I went to go watch a different movie. They played a trailer.
Flo, he already said that.
They played a trailer, and it was like it was gonna be, holding up baby Simba, and then it was a Stitch. It was a switch out.
Oh, that's a Stitch
Oh, it's a little
move.
stitcheroo.
Yeah, a stitch
Stitch
out.
up.
Yeah,
A
I got
Lilo and
stitched up
Stitch up.
there. But then
Right.
I was talking about it, and I was like, yeah, the animation was gorgeous. But what if they just did that with like a new IP? Like if they made like aliens with a good idea and they made them look that realistic and amazing, that would be the coolest movie I've ever seen.
But
instead, it's just Lion King again.
it wouldn't make as much money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying that would be
Highest grossing
cool.
of all time.
That'd
Yeah,
be
that's
cool.
pretty crazy.
Yeah,
Lion King is hella
I
money.
fully agree with you.
Like
And
that'd be
then-
sick. It's a
but
waste
then,
of
like,
resources.
the sequels come out, and sometimes you go see them, and then it's like, nah, I guess you're causing.
Especially because like the parents are
problem.
the ones deciding, right? And they're like, oh, you got to watch The Lion King, son.
Well, but like me too. I'm like,
Yeah.
everything's a sequel these days. Oh, Inside Out 2. Yeah, I'll go see that in theaters.
Yeah.
I
Like,
love Inside Out.
I accept that I'm part of the problem, but
Yeah, I don't really do that. Good for me.
You saw Lion King.
yeah.
Yeah, I know, but that was just like on Netflix afterwards
Oh.
and whatever. Well, yeah, whatever.
True.
I think the amount of bashed it on the pod has offset me watching it,
The amount of what?
The amount of bashing I've done on the pod of it.
Of Lion King?
Yeah.
I don't even remember any bashing. I don't remember much.
You don't remember anything,
what
yeah.
about the Jungle Book live action?
Oh, isn't
Bring
that
it
a
back
thing?
to the jungle.
That's an actual thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't
Somewhat.
seen any of these new live action ones.
Great.
All right, should we do my segment?
There's a good
Yeah.
song in it.
Yeah.
Do you think we should?
All right, my segment is Fumble in the Jungle. I
Yeah.
asked you guys to think about your greatest fumbles. And I understand that, like, the best way to live is no regrets, right? So you're just like, I've never fumbled. But it is interesting to be like, what if I didn't fumble? Because, like, you can still be happy with where you are today. So no regrets, great. But you can still be like, that's an interesting one. You know?
I really did
learned
think
from?
about this, and I really couldn't think of one.
That's good.
Nice go.
You're living with no regrets. That's good.
Like
is
a lot
here.
of things where I'm like, oh, I wasted time, kind of ended up panning out. Like we played a lot of Smash Bros, and I was like, it's a waste of time, but it also kind of like
Yeah.
made a lot
Yeah.
of friends. I've got this job, so it kind of worked out. I
That
feel
is,
like
I understand because I agree. No
life,
regrets.
Life has a way of working out.
Yeah.
But
Let's get
we
by a
could have
bus.
all had Bitcoins.
Oh yeah, great point.
Fumble.
I think a bigger fumble would have been like if one of us sold Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Like,
Because if you have it and then
Fumble's
drop
like
it.
you have it and you. Like
Oh,
Jackson,
yeah.
well, speaking of time sinks, like with Smash,
Mm.
have you sunk time into anything else that you kind of regret?
Haven't used.
No,
I was
most of it's
thinking-
like gaming, I guess.
What
but
about
it's
your
kind of
point-
Like
pointless chess
is
playing.
Pokemon
No, chess. I
You're
don't.
a waste of time, shitty chess playing just for your little 1100 elo.
I guess you're piddly little elo. You're right. I've got one fumble playing chess. I had fun. I don't know.
Yeah, good for you.
It's
All right.
hard. Do you have one? Does anyone else have one?
I reckon my greatest fumble was quitting the violin when I was in year 5.
Whoa.
Because I was good at it, and I could have been pretty good at it, I think, but I just fumbled. I just stopped doing
But
music.
maybe that saved. Yeah, you don't know if that's a fumble because what if you're so into violin, you're like, sorry boys, can't join the Underdogs. I'm violining.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Man, musical
in the city.
masterpieces would have been unhinged.
Yeah.
With Peter on the violin.
But
Yeah,
like,
but maybe we would never have been.
oh, you never know.
well, that's the thing. You can't.
You don't know.
You could have got so into the violin, you could have been a violin addict, and then you didn't do anything else but play the violin until you killed yourself.
This is my
Yeah.
friend Peter. He's a violin addict.
Yeah, I don't know if I would
all
have
he
ever
does.
stuck with it, like the series, but it's still fun to think about, you know. It's not like I'm like, I wasted my life, you know, but it's interesting to be like,
Bit of a
I had a
fumble
bit of
there.
talent here and then I didn't follow through. That's interesting.
I wish
you know?
I'd learned an instrument as a kid. I guess that's one of mine. But
Do you think it's a
I'm
lot
so
about
fumble.
like wanting to play the violin, or like the other thing is because we went to a very like music focused school, like a lot of our friends played instruments, which meant like for a lot of the time it's like whatever, but then we also did like a music tour, for example, like, you know, that could have been a fun thing to go on.
Yeah, I did get FOMO in high school, and then also
I guess that's what I'm saying.
now that I've got into DJing, I'm like, I do have a good sense of rhythm, and I would like to do more with music, but I am limited with my lack of music knowledge. And if I just learned it as a kid, I'd know it already.
Why not pick up an
So
instrument
true.
now that isn't violin that you can actually do stuff with? For example,
Yeah.
like if you learnt some kind of piano,
No, I've
you
tried
can
a
use
few
it for
times.
a synth.
I
in
get
the
too
DJ.
frustrated as an adult now. You know, it's hard to learn things when
It
you're an
is
adult.
hard.
My biggest fumble, I guess, is like just not sticking with things or not picking things up because I think the same thing. I think I always regret that. And then, like, you look back, you're like 3 years ago, I was like, oh, I really want to play piano. And then I just never did. And I'm like, because I'll be bad. But if I kept doing it for 3 years, now I'd be pretty
Why
good.
not start now?
Yeah. But then I don't want to start now because I want to be bad.
Someone timestamp
Yeah.
this and remind us in 3 years' time.
Crazy.
It's true. I think everyone does it with everything.
Yeah,
though.
it's
Like,
true.
You don't want to,
That's
no one
so
likes
funny.
being bad at something. And then as a result, you don't do anything.
I think
bad.
I have the problem of, I'm not saying I don't have
No, I don't.
that as well,
Uh.
but I will pick something up, focus on it, get to like a medium point, and then be bored of it and pick something else up.
Yeah.
Like with chess, I was bad at the start because I was like hell into it. I didn't mind as much. Spent heaps of time trying to get better. Then eventually just got like sick of chess and started doing something else.
Yeah.
Like
That's fun though. You can be the guy who's
bouldering or,
like good at everything.
something.
Just do something and
I
nothing.
wouldn't say I'm good at everything.
No, but compared to just a human,
Yeah.
you would be in the top. What 15% of chesses?
yeah, I think
Probably like if every person on
Every
earth,
person
he
ever.
would be way higher than top.
I think it's just like
Even
I guess it's not so much whether I'm bad or good at something. It's whether I'm like super fixated on it at the moment or whether I'm bored of it.
Well, that like medium
that
to
fun?
good, like when you're like decent at something, going up to the next level is like the hardest one. It's probably
Yeah.
why.
Oh,
it
so when it gets
stalls.
to the bit where you're not just like automatically getting better, you have to be like, oh, let me
actually,
think
like
about
in
this.
chess, for example, like you have to learn an opening or like whatever to advance to the next bit. It's kind of like, oh, I'm probably done with that now.
Yeah, I find I hit that plateau. Like, I pick something up, I get really good at it really quickly. Well, not really good, but like a lot better
Yeah.
really quickly.
Yeah.
And then it starts kind of like tapering off, and then it's way less fun. You need to like find new ways to have fun in something.
You have
Yeah,
to be
like-
like conscious about improving at it or whatever.
Yeah, I like being. I remember when I started in the gym and I could lift more than people because I'd been practicing for how long I'd been going or whatever, and it was like, oh wow, so cool. And now I've been going for a while. It doesn't matter, and it's like, but I'm still for some reason doing it. But that thing when you're new to something, people are like, oh wow, you've only been doing that a week. How cool is that?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That feels good.
Yeah.
I like that
compared to
feeling.
being like, oh, you've been doing it for
Oh,
8
he does
years?
it his whole life,
Of course, you
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
expected to be pretty good at that point, you know?
It's not like cool anymore.
Oh, so you should just do Zack then. Just be on a rotation of different things.
I
No,
do
but
that to a degree, but not really.
That's
Musical
bad.
instruments, like the things that are old school, like an instrument, doesn't have as much like gratification. Like chess.com's like, phew, winner, like your elo's going up.
That's
You
why
know, like
video
that number?
games are
Yeah.
like
We need everything to be gamified now.
like you get an elo, it tells you that you're improving. Whereas
Yeah.
piano's like, I guess you can learn songs, but it's not as laid out.
That's a good thing about the gym as well, because it's just like number went up a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's freaking go.
Yeah.
We need everything to be
way-
gamified now. It's like we go to the gym, we do bouldering. That's
Yeah.
very
I think that's why
gamified.
gamers get into that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
definitely.
But then there's also like apps that help you learn piano and you go up in levels and
Oh,
that's
probably.
Yeah, like
Ooh, you can get
Duolingo
on
with
that,
languages
checks,
and
yeah.
all that stuff.
Yeah. So anyway,
Yeah,
Anyway,
some things you
I-
stuck to, like obviously YouTube and stuff. That's a big one that you just
Yeah,
gotten way
no,
better
I just
at.
like, but then like I haven't been doing much music lately because I just like hasn't been at the forefront of my mind. It's just like other stuff at the moment.
yeah.
One big thing is like when you're talking about like, oh, I should have learned piano, but like I was bad. Like
Yeah.
you're probably gonna get more out of it than like. Oh, I just think like I waste so much time on my like phone and scrolling shorts. I know
Yeah.
you've like spoken about it too.
Yeah.
I'm just like, how do you make being bad and learning something new better than just getting absolutely nothing out of watching
Well, it's
shorts?
just dopamine, isn't it? Right.
I know. It's,
Yes.
I'm saying like that's the hard part.
Yeah, it's like
fucking annoying.
objectively better, but it's in the moment doesn't feel good.
Yeah,
you know,
it's like
you have
I'm
to.
gonna
Yeah.
be bad at that.
What's
Yeah.
it called? Delayed gratification.
Yeah,
all,
that's
those,
classic.
all those things are really good for you. Don't feel fun in the moment compared to playing a video game or looking at your phone or whatever, which
Yeah.
feels great.
I've been meaning to meditate for so
good.
long. Can't get into it. I just keep forgetting to at the moment.
Got on the brown noise. You should give that a go.
Yeah.
Is that the stuff that makes you poo?
Yeah.
That's what I-
Yeah, it makes you poo.
Oh, that's the brown note.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Is that actually a thing?
It's
No,
a
it's
theoretical
made up,
thing.
right?
It is. No, it's real.
Yeah.
Have you done it?
Well,
if we
okay,
played
so
it now, would
It's
someone
real,
need to
guys.
poo?
Trust me.
no. Like you know how
Try and mess with it.
you can sing at a glass like Jackson to make
Yeah.
it crack.
Yeah, I learned that.
You could sing at the resonant frequency of my anus and make it open.
Could I?
That doesn't sound right.
No, it's a theoretical thing. I don't know if it's like
Oh.
practical,
I think you would have to be singing,
but it
at
would
the-
make you start.
at the frequency of like the muscle fibers.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
contract
yeah.
your
To make them
colon.
vibrate.
Surely
Yeah.
people have tested this.
It's theoretical. I don't know if it's practical because there's probably lots of resonant. I don't know if your body resonates like
Imagine
that.
Sitting on the toilet and going from lowest to highest frequency and just waiting for
something
like
happens.
over a few hours. The frequency slowly vibrates. You got a subwoofer next
It's probably
to you.
fucking up other things as well. Like you match your heart and you start fucking double
Yeah,
harding.
yeah, yeah.
Double harding.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like-
that'd be
You
bad.
don't want to be double harding.
Oh no.
Yeah, I feel like there's bigger problems before you poo, but it's still
Yeah.
theoretical.
Giga Chad is saying Mythbusters did it and it was not real.
Oh.
Yeah, but I don't know if they have like the speakers required for it to happen. You know what I mean?
Oh, more like the
Mythbusters go pretty hard.
Funbusters. They ruined it.
Yeah, any fumbles from you, Jordan?
I don't know. I have a lot of stuff that I just wish I knew earlier, like gymming and how that even works,
Well,
or like
that's good.
calories. And
None of these
stuff.
are really fumbles, though, Peter.
And
I've got to
stuff.
say.
It's not really a fumble.
I know this is a fumble because obviously it worked out better. But I remember in year 9 when I went to Mandurah High School, there was this girl and she was just like, I guess she liked me,
Hello.
but I was like, I didn't understand how that worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she would just like hold my hand or something and just like, and I didn't even have Facebook or anything, so I never talked to her like outside.
Never
of
saw
school.
her, yeah.
And then I just left the school.
Yep.
But it was really weird. I
Did you
was
say goodbye? Or like
I don't
she
even
kind of
know.
thought you were in a relationship and then you just left.
I don't know, like I remember she would just like sit next to me at lunch and like hold my hand and I'm like, okay. And then I just left the
Yeah,
school.
I think I had a crazy fumble in year
So
6.
I think that's a
No,
fumble.
that,
but
you've,
yeah.
you've activated a memory in my brain. I think I was too unaware. I didn't even realize it was a
Year 6 be the
fumble.
fumble
Me,
year.
it's like I like
Talk
left.
to her, or is this
I
in
can't
silence?
remember. I don't
in my
know.
head, it's in silence. He's sitting there eating like a cheese sandwich,
Like,
and she
okay.
comes up, holds his hand, and he just keeps eating.
Yeah.
In my head, it's like that as well, but I don't know. And then I
And
just
then you
remember
go shit
leaving.
behind the bathroom or whatever.
Like I don't even know what her name was or anything.
Damn.
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 But obviously, it's
Heartbreaker.
worked out for the better.
Oh, yeah, that's part of the
Hey,
no
you don't
regrets
know
life.
Oh, true.
Yeah. Maybe they're mega rich.
What's your year
Holly,
6
it worked
fumble?
out for the better.
It was a girl from our soccer team. This is, I think, before you joined, Zach, because I was in primary school still, so I hadn't met you yet. But we went on soccer camp. This is like the age where the boys and girls play together because, you know, before you hit puberty, it's
Whoa.
not.
Even Stevens.
It's more even, I think.
Yeah.
And yeah, just had a great time for 3 days on soccer camp. You know, just awesome. And then just season ended. Bye.
The one that got
Yeah,
away.
just go.
Yeah,
Just leave.
I remember we were like sitting on a playground, just kids being cute.
Man, it's so much easier to flirt in year 6. You
Oh,
just
that
like
shit ruled.
exist near them. And it's
Yeah.
like, God, this is the best.
Isn't
Yeah,
it,
I didn't know
isn't
about
it a
any
thing
of that.
like all the young kids are like pulling each other's hair and that?
Yeah.
They like think like bullying is kind of the flirting of the kids.
Yeah.
Well, they don't know how to interact with each other in like a
They just want their
positive
attention.
way. They just want attention. Yeah.
Yeah. Although I'm struggling to remember. Year 6, you kind of have stuff together, right? I'm thinking more year 3 or
Not
Oh,
me.
I don't know. Year 6, I was pretty stupid.
Got stuff together.
I'm pretty sorted. Wake up in the morning, have my ice bath. There probably are people in year 6 doing that now, I bet.
There's a few like kids with their dads that go to the ice bath. and
Are
the
they?
gym.
Yeah.
I like it's wholesome to see
I
a
feel like
father and
kids
son
are
at the
so
gym.
knowledgeable nowadays.
Yeah, yeah, it's social media, hey? They're just exposed
they
to
just
too much
know
too young.
everything,
I
yeah.
think you could just find out anything about what you want. Like, I remember literally having to look through an encyclopedia for stuff when I was like young.
Yeah.
My parents had like 25 different encyclopedias, and then
You
I
didn't
would
have
look
Ask
through it and
Jeeves?
find interesting stuff. Nah, because I'm like 2 years before you, so I might have a few memories before dial-up.
Oh,
like, do
you
you
had 2
remember
years.
dial-up internet?
Yeah, that's what I remember first using. I never looked in encyclopedias. I don't
Yeah,
think.
so
My
I
I
Yeah,
grandma
looked in
had them.
encyclopedias. We had them at our house.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
we
it's just
have
like
it.
the internet was so slow, it wasn't really worth using, and you couldn't pull out your phone.
Also,
and find
I don't think
something
all the
out.
maybe it was, but I just feel like all the information wasn't there, or I didn't know how to
Yeah.
access it at least.
I think my dad was like really into IT and stuff, so maybe
Right.
that's why. Because I remember like getting homework for the first time. My dad's like, "Oh, check this out." We had to ask Jeeves on the computer. I'm like, "Oh, let me ask Jeeves." And it's kind of
What did you ask him?
Probably like, how many elephants are there if there's 3 elephants and 2 get killed? Or whatever kids' math is. I don't know.
Teacher, by the way.
Yeah, I feel like you should know.
I don't know.
3 elephants and 2 get killed.
1 elephant left. Thanks, Jeeve.
Thanks, Jeeve.
Yeah, encyclopedias.
All right, great. Well, okay, anyone else got any memorable fumbles before I wrap up my thing?
Trading Pokemon cards, I can't remember. I remember doing a bad
Oh,
trade.
yeah.
You gave them away.
I remember a bad one I did.
bad
I
trade.
lost an ancient Mew.
Oh,
Dude, I had that card. I don't know where it is.
Fumbled.
Are you talking about the one
Did
that
you
it's
show
like?
me that?
Nah, I don't. I didn't have it on you.
It's
It's like the movie one.
Yeah, I had that, and I don't know where it went.
It was a
that's my
movie
biggest
promo.
fumble.
is
It
that
was
worth
sick.
a lot of money?
I don't know. I just remember it was sick.
It looks so.
I would love to
sick.
have it now.
Oh, it looks so good.
I'm gonna Google how much it's worth now. I
can't-
want it.
Yeah.
Oh man,
So no fumbles.
That was my
You
sickest
know what? I
card.
have
What
a
did you
big
get rid
fumble.
of in Pokemon cards,
it's
Jackson?
my biggest.
I can't
fumble.
remember. I just remember it being a bad trade. I remember regretting it.
If
But I got a
Ancient News-
Gyarados, which was cool. But
Over 500, I'm pissed.
Oh no, it won't be.
Oh, I'm fine.
because I played the game Pokemon cards like properly, so I was more interested in how good the card was as
That's
opposed
sick.
to
Wow.
like a lot of people just wanted the cool photos
Yeah.
and stuff. So I'd trade in
You're
that
trading
way.
like your $1 million cards for like
yeah,
the
just
better
for like a
Mewtwo
better Mewtwo or
GX.
something. Yeah, so that's what I used to do.
You're a nerd.
Yeah, they're like it depends on the cost. If you want a average one, it's like $30 for an ancient Mew. So no
That's
problem.
not even that bad.
We're back.
I thought I was lost a
No,
millionaire.
not 3 million. Yeah.
That would be bad. That's jungle.
That's the jungle, folks.
So Spotify is coming to you.
Well, it's already here if you're listening on Spotify.
True.
But if you haven't listened on Spotify, the episodes should be out by now.
Yeah.
Should.
Yeah.
Asterisk.
That's all we're going to say about that.
That's all we're going to say.
Uh,
Vote for next week's topic at patreon.com/underdogspod if you want to support the podcast.
Yeah.
And what are we going to be adding to the list? It's currently...
Should we work it out right now?
I reckon
list
Zack
at the
say
moment.
one.
We have hotel,
Bridge
bridge,
or
is
beach?
on
I
there.
forget if it's
You want me
bridge
to
or
say
beach.
one?
Yeah, don't think about it too hard.
Music.
Music.
That's pretty broad.
Wow, music.
All
Sounds
right,
good.
done.
What about
But-
music potentially.
I feel
We
like
got-
we do music
Vote
now, and then
away.
episode 200 we'll get into like the harp, the drums.
We've got
the
music
individual
and art on there now.
episodes.
It's good.
Music and art, good.
Shit, those are two big
We're
ones.
pushing in a certain direction.
Let
We
me
wanna-
just tell
we
you
wanna
what the
talk about
options are
creative
before we get
stuff.
the hell out of here. So art, hotel, beach, and music.
Music compared to like hotel in terms of specificity is so funny.
Yeah, but card one, you know what I mean? People
Yeah.
vote for whatever, so
No,
join
I
the
know.
Patreon if you want to vote.
There's a lot of politics. You want to get involved. It's fun. I see people
Yeah,
saying
we got to
make
Yeah,
it
there's
truces.
camps.
like the
for
dance
each
voters
one.
still exist, even though that was long ago.
Yeah,
you can
they-
still,
you did dance.
Dance together strong.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, they made a religion around it, even despite it being over.
Wait,
so.
what?
You know.
I
More like a
haven't- I haven't
cult.
been in that.
More like a
that
cult.
deep, actually.
What did I say? Beach, hotel's been there for a long time.
I don't want to do hotel, so maybe everyone will vote for hotel now. I've said that.
Art and music.
Great.
Beach, hotel, art, and music. Get on over to patreon.com.
And we'll see you next week with one of those.
/UnderdogsPod.
That was the jungle.
Bye. I had fun in games.
Welcome to jungle.
I got a wee.